Pace, what do you think about all these composters there behind you, buddy? Good golly. Look at me, running after reflection. Those are off-grid homes. Look at this. Tell me we're not selling a lot of off-grid. You know, it's been a while since I showed the guys working. I'm back home now for my cross-country trip. Here is, we're back on our 8x20s, and this is the last of the 12x20 Grove houses. It'll be out the door. As you guys can see, we're gonna walk down and show you the rest of them. I wanted to point out a little bit about how we're insulating, how we're wiring, how we're plumbing, how we're framing, and how this is working. So this floor system here is framed completely, flipped over, and put onto this trailer, which is right there, all right? So let's talk to these guys and see what we got going on. Here's our plug. This is the plug for the main feed. It goes up underneath the house. Now your plumbing, let me show you. What we got is we got the plumbing, it's close to the top of the floor where the subfloor goes on, but we get all this insulation between the subfloor and the plumbing that keeps it from freezing, as you guys can see. So right here, so this is insulated. There'll be more insulation in here, and it'll be filled up, and then the heat of the room will keep this from freezing. We got, here you have this right here, because there's a drain going through here, so somebody puts a screw through here, it won't hit this. This is be a drain pipe coming through here. You guys see the long line is the drain. This is a 12x20, so here's the kitchen. You got a bathroom down here, right? So all this will be plumbed in, tied together. Let's show you our processes. What we do is we recycle all of our foam. So these are foam panels that we placed in here. And then we take all of our foam, these are bags of it, that we chip next door when we router everything. And these are small, like popcorn. Here it is right here, let me show you. You got this right here, and then we take these and we dump it, right, in here, and it fills all these voids, and we fill it up completely. I would show you, but it's already floored next door. So these guys right now are gonna plumb these, wiring them. Beautiful. This is where we pull all our wire from, so that all they have to do is park this at one spot. Back up this a little bit so you can see. So we can pull the wire and just continue going. One guy can just pull this wire all the way through. So you guys can see that we have this main channel. So every house is framed, wired, and plumbed all the same. So when we come through here, we know exactly where everything's at. You know where everything's at if you ever want to remodel this house. But this is a 12x20. It's a beautiful home. I'd love to build more of them. The thing is just transporting them down the highway is tough. So we've only built this house so it can stay here with us in this local area. There you have it. See them? They're going to be putting that. Put that in there, run it through. We built about 26 of these right now. Now over here, here's an example of the foam. Look at that. Tell me, is that not awesome? Okay, so the foam is packed in there. Isn't that cool? It's all packed in there tight. This is a 3/4 inch subfloor. It's glued and screwed to the joist. This is where the shower will go right here. Then we put our flooring. I know they're cutting out a window over there in the metal. That's that noise. And then right here, we put our flooring on. This is how we cut our flooring, piece it together. You guys can see how it's stair-stepped. That right there, all them wires coming out is a home run, which we call for our panel box. These are all your switches. So look at all the circuits we got. We've got, if you're an electrician, know anything about it, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 circuits in this little bitty 12x20 house. This whole wall, which I loved how we designed this thing, this whole wall is where all the plumbing, there's nothing on that side of the house. So from about this far back, this is where all the utilities run. And it's just a smart design, easy, efficient. And later, if you ever wanted to add to this house, wanted to remodel it, you wanted to add a box to this lake, and we're gonna come out and I'm gonna tell you more about our add-a-box. It's such an easy process to be able to know where everything's at, and we've also got everything on file that you can be able to reference to. All right, so they're over here. These are our filtration devices up here to keep the guys better air in here. We don't really have a lot of dust, only other when we cut some of them windows out. And then when we're putting insulation in here and we kind of stop and everybody wears a mask, put it in, that filter takes care of most of it. So over here, these are big headers. Now these are solid beams and they go on the inside of this 12 by 20. Let me show you. Love that tool. Love that tool. Batterized screw gun. Hey buddy. Yep. So this is where we build all the walls. We set them here. I use this crane system to set them. These are the windows. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Sorry, so those notches or those beams I just showed you, they fit right inside there. They come across and they actually support the roof. This is a 12-foot wide house, so we got a longer roof span. What I love this look, I'm gonna zoom in and I'm gonna show you the cleanliness of this trim. Now this is just a metal home, but look how clean those cuts are and stuff right up there. How it fits. I'll get a closer shot here, or a better shot when I go down here. All right. All right, so another invention that we have here, there's a complete walkway around the perimeter of this 12 by 20 home. Now we had it on our 8 by 16 and our 8 by 20 Incredibox, but we had to improvise for this one because it's actually 12 foot long, right? We still put gutters on them, everybody. Look at that. Yep, you can collect your water, but it also, the biggest thing is, it stops the water from jumping and bouncing on the ground and splashing back up on the house. Let me see who's calling me. All right. Go down here. There's Bubba. They're gonna get nervous me filming them. There we go. All right, now we've added a storage system up here. Look how long the storage is. We've had to add this for all our supplies. We got air conditioners, we got doors, we got windows, we got all that. There he is, there's John, he's taking care of the interior walls and lofts. This is a little dark inside, but now you can see we've also got the beams, we got the bathroom interior walls in, right? We got the loft in for the bedroom. I'm loving these. This 12 by 20 floor plan is just killer. Look at this, guys. Yep. So we're putting over here, these are our countertops. This is where the sinks, this is everything's assembled. The cabinets are assembled, put together, sinks are put in. Down here is where the trim is. All underneath here with the lighting. It's just not, God, I just love what we have been able to accomplish in less than a year in homes that we're putting out. We're putting 10 by 20s out, 12 by 20s, 8 by 16s, and 8 by 20s. I know, somebody's after me. All right, there's the beams there. And also we're spraying these things, okay? So now these homes here were sold as painted. And now that we cover up the beams, we spray them. We build one of these a day, a 12 by 20.